The Beatles, brother. The Beatles did a lot.
Okay,
of that.
word. Beatles.
The Beatles had
What's a good song to like?
Okay, trip on this.
Let's
do you
go.
Know, do you know about any of their conspiracy theories? There's a huge one
No, but
surrounding
I'm
Paul
gonna learn.
McCartney, bro.
Yeah,
Let's
no.
trip on this.
Let's
okay,
go.
watch this. Supposedly in 1966, Paul McCartney died in a car accident, bro. Okay?
What?
Yeah, and they replaced him with this dude named Billy Shears, who was an orphan. Okay, now this is a fact that they had. They had a lookalike contest. This is a fact in Great Britain for Paul McCartney in 1967.
Just for Paul McCartney.
Just for Paul McCartney.
I believe it. I
Okay.
believe it.
So that's what makes it kind of weird.
Like, why not do all the Beatles?
Yeah, exactly. Right. So it's like, okay, now trip on this. Look at all the clues they left behind. Okay? On the Sgt. Pepper's fucking, they got this album called Sgt. Pepper fucking Lonely. It's a
Yeah.
So let's just say Sgt. Pepper. It's got a whole fucking sentence. Lonely Hearts Club Band or something. The number underneath the Beatles, if you flip it upside down, it's a phone number. And it says 537-1348.
No, you need an area code.
No, but at that time, that was the number to a funeral home, okay? On the inside cover, Paul has a patch on his arm right here, okay? The only one with a patch on his arm. It says OPD. In England, OPD means officially pronounced dead. It's like DOA. Dead on arrival is what we say here.
Yeah.
They say OPD, okay? And then on the back of the album, Paul's the only one with his back turned. Okay? They would always do weird shit like that. And then George Harrison, who was one of the guitar players, he's pointing like this up to lyrics, and the lyrics say at 5 a.m. No, it says the lyrics say Wednesday morning at 5 a.m. Okay? And in 1966, November 9th was a Wednesday morning, and supposedly 5 a.m. is when this car accident happened.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay? Trip on this. Dude, this shit is crazy, bro.
You can't make this shit up. But
I mean,
Now, as the end of on the end of side one, track one, you hear them in unison. They all sing Billy Shears. I listened to this. You can listen to it, okay? People out there listening, watching on YouTube, check all this shit out, okay? And now the song on side two, A Day in the Life, says he blew his mind out in a car, okay? And they say that's a reference to Paul. They have this next album, Magic Mystery Tour album. He's the only member dressed in black, and he's standing like a crucifix.
Damn.
Yeah. He's in the crucifix pose.
I mean, this is like very creative shit,
Yeah,
though.
I think that
if
it's
it actually
intentional.
happened, it's still really creative as a
Exactly.
way of like
Exactly.
tributing
Okay,
him.
now if you open the album, there's a 24-page booklet inside, dude. And there's 4 instances with hands above Paul's head. In Eastern mysticism, which they were really into, a hand above the head means death. Okay? And there's 4 instances inside where there's pictures of people with their hands above their head, of Paul's head. In page 3, there's a sign that says, he's sitting at a desk with a sign that says, I was. And the centerfold, he's the only one without shoes. His shoes are bloody. And guess what page they're on? You're going to know.
13.
Boom! 13, bro. They're on page 13, dude.
This shit's crazy.
Okay? Now, on page 23, he's the only one in a white tux with a black flower. You know the number 23. I told you its significance. What's 2 divided by 3?
Sheesh.
666. Okay? That's page 23. On the song I Am the Walrus, you can hear people reciting a passage from Shakespeare's King Lear about Oswald's death. Okay? Now, when you play that part backwards, you can hear them chanting, Paul is dead. Ha, ha, ha. Paul is dead. Ha, ha, ha. That's that backmasking shit, G. Crazy, right? Damn.
See how he set that up? He did
was
that
like-
like Dave Chappelle. He gave us the
Bro.
punchline and then gave us the backstory.
That shit's weird, right?
Hey, I love that.
It's beyond weird.
Hold on.
That's fucking weird.
There's
Hold on,
more.
man.
No, but there's more.
Hold on, before you
No.
kill it,
I-
more,
go,
and
keep
before they
going.
give their take,
Please.
because this just came to me.
Feed in.
Did they record songs after his so-called passing?
Yeah, but guess what they didn't do? They never performed live again.
That would, yep. That
But,
would be
okay,
the next question
what
right there. Yeah.
That is.
They didn't perform live from
I wanna see his
67 to
face.
70.
What about the
Yeah,
voice, though?
How did he have a solo career?
I don't know.
Okay.
I have
he
no
did?
idea. They said they taught him how to play over those 3 years.
He had
I
like
have
a
no
30
idea.
year
Maybe he
solo
was good
career.
I have no
enough
idea.
to mimic his voice.
I have no
don't know.
idea. Okay, now on the
Voices
song
change.
Strawberry Fields, John Lennon says, Strawberry Fields Forever. John Lennon says, I buried Paul. He says it. You hear it. On the White Album, there's a real photo of Billy Shears before they did the little minor plastic surgery and shit. And it's the only known photo of that fool. And then, let's see. There's a song called Glass Onion. And the lyric says, here, I heard all these songs too. Here's another clue for you all. The walrus was Paul. Okay?
Damn.
And fucking, that's from a song called, he's referring to a song, let's see. I forget what it was. But then at the end of I'm So Tired, if you reverse the words when played backwards, you hear say, oh, that's the walrus was Paul. Then when you reverse that, it says Paul is dead, man. Miss him, miss him, miss him.
Damn.
And you hear it clearly, bro.
Why
It's
are
not-
they fucking with reality like that?
right? And then in the song Revolution 9, the backmasking says, turn me on, dead man. Turn me on, dead man. That's crazy, bro. That shit's crazy. The Abbey Road album, when they're all walking across the street,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about? It's
For
a very
real.
famous one.
Yeah.
The first one, John Lennon's dressed in all white. He's supposed to be the Holy Spirit. Okay? Behind him is Ringo Starr. He's in all black. That's supposed to be Death. Okay? And then he's the only one with no shoes. Paul McCartney is.
Yeah.
And then he's walking with a cigarette in his right hand, but Paul McCartney's left-handed. Doesn't mean much, but still, it's like, why is it in your right hand?
Right.
And then George Harrison's in a denim outfit, and he's the gravedigger. And then in the background, there's a Volkswagen Bug, and it says LMW if 28 IF 28. Okay, LMW is Linda McCartney weeping, his wife, and if 28, if he was still alive, he would have been 28 for that album. LMW if 28.
It's too much.
I'm telling you, bro. That shit's crazy. And what's really weird, bro, there's more, bro. I don't want to like just keep going and going and going, but there's a bunch. There's a bunch. Like, let me see. I just don't want to spend too much, but
I just respect the creativity.
yeah.
Yeah, like to actually sit down and think about
So-
on either side, either that it happened and that
Right.
creativity that took place, or the time that it's taken other people to come up with these ideas.
Right.
Either side is
yeah.
respectful.
Right. Well, they didn't perform live again. They ended up breaking up, supposedly because of Yoko Ono, right? And if you look at how I looked at that motherfucking gnat too when
Yeah.
he flew by, I was like, "Who sent you?"
Paul McCartney.
It's fucking Paul McCartney,
I know,
dude.
right now.
He was flying at a beat
Damn.
of 83 beats per minute.
It's
the
MI5.
same
Yeah.
Oh shit!
as what's that song?
And on the back,
Sending his goons.
so Trip, dude.
Crazy.
So then they break up, and then here's where it gets weird: is John Lennon was the one that was always kind of saying the messages, and he got shot to death, bro, in 1980. All right, they murdered him, and they said it was because this fool felt guilty and was about to spill the beans. And then they said the same thing about George Harrison, and George Harrison actually has a movie. You can look it up on. The weird thing is, I tried to rent it, and they wouldn't let me watch it, bro. I've watched it already. I remember it on Netflix, but I tried to rent it again on YouTube, and they wouldn't let me watch it. It was really weird.
blocked it.
It just blocked it. And so I was like, that's really weird. But supposedly it's George Harrison on this tape confessing how Paul died. Well, George Harrison got fucking stabbed, bro, but he survived like multiple times in his chest. They had an intruder in their home, him and his wife. So you look at the two Beatles who have tried to talk, and one's dead, and the other one was attacked in his home with his wife and survived the stab wounds, bro.
Kush and Chemtrails, the world's most dangerous podcast.